James picking up the assist. James has got 5 assists in the game. Suns trail by 12. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
James a screen on Green. Green with the block. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Len, good.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Smith. He's got 16 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
Well, 12 points from long range, so the defense has to figure out a way to defend him a little differently, try to get into his airspace. And much more aggressive play has led to more free throw attempts for him in the second half.
You know, that's how you do it, Steve. I mean, defender pressing up on you, you press right back, get into him.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Oh my God, I just got that.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's James. Len grabs the board. Len's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Green the pass to Bledsoe. Len sets a screen for Bledsoe. Out to the wing. Kicks to Morris. From downtown. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Love, no good.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
Len kicks to Morris. A three-pointer is right on target.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
And that one's good by LeBron.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Len sets a screen for Bledsoe. The runner, another one, falls for Phoenix.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the corner. That's been a great day for him. Remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
And the Suns call time here. They're behind by 6. 1:53 left in the 4th quarter. Brandon Knight, he's checked in for Phoenix. Bledsoe against Smith. Knight in the corner. He feeds it to Tucker. Beyond the arc. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. And Shumpert kicks to James. 1:33 left in the 4th quarter of this one. It's a big height bounce and goes in. And it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Here's Morris. That's good. The assist that time from Knight.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
As he should. That's a good decision. When he gets a clean look, he's got to take it.
Here's James. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
How about the field goal percentage shooting this half, guys? It's gone through the roof.
We've got 1:13 left in the game. Bledsoe kicks to Morris. That's good.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
And here's LeBron outside. That drops. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
And Bledsoe, here we go, Tucker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Clark, they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
LeBron outside. Offline with his 3. just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Smith against Knight. Excellent defense there from Smith. LeBron outside. Out to Shumpert. He dishes it to Smith. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Steve, I thought those home fans gave this team a big lift all game. A lot of positive energy in the building.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from...
Thanks, Kevin. LeBron, what have you discovered defensively that enabled you to win this ball game?
The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Here in our NBA on 2K Sports studio, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal at your service. Tonight.
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers and Dallas. The injury to Kyrie Irving. This is the really big news here.
Well, Kevin, no more uncertainty about the seriousness of his injury. We only got a preliminary diagnosis after he came out of their previous game, but now they sound sure about it. Hopefully we see him back on the court in less than a month.
And we should. I mean, knowing the history of players who've had similar injuries in the past, obviously every player is different, but you would expect him to be back within a few weeks.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Cleveland, the two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. J.R. Smith out there with Iman Shumpert, and it's Mozgov in at the 5 spot. Now Barea after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And Barea has it in the corner. And it's good off the back rim and in. Barea's got the first basket of the game for the Mavs. And here are the Cavaliers. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have. Well, LeBron said last season that he just couldn't see leaving the league. But I guess he came around. The championship foundation in Miami, but some cracks started to show, and now he's back in Cleveland.
Parsons outside. Rejected by Mozgov. Now here's Shumpert, guarded by Barea. Shumpert, no good.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Nice shot by Smith.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And for LeBron, Clark, you think from a competitive standpoint it might have made sense for him to leave Miami?
I don't know if it was driven by competitive reasons. Quite honestly, I mean, with the new luxury tax, it had gotten harder for the Heat to add talent to that superstar core. And on the Cavs side, LeBron can command the max and play with some younger up-and-coming players who are a relative bargain on their rookie contracts. But I think it went deeper than that. I think it really was about the pull of Northeastern Ohio being stronger than any other consideration for him and his family.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Shumpert gets a wide-open look. Good, and the assist goes to James. Shumpert's got himself on the board with 3 there.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Here's James after the made shot from Monte Ellis. And that one's good. James.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
Chandler a screen. Barea kicks to Chandler. Parsons right side. Clock at 6. Here's Barea. Here's Chandler. Shumpert with some nice D.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Well, let's see the stat sheet here on J.J. Barea. How this year is going for him. He's averaging 7 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Those aren't bad numbers, but they're not the kind that are going to earn a lot of extra minutes for him either.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, if he wants to play a bigger role, a larger role on the team, those numbers are going to have to be better than just decent.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Parsons. Here's Ellis. LeBron grabs the miss.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And let's see now which shooting guards have been on target the most over the last 10 games. 5th is Iman Shumpert.
Well, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable, very consistent shooters. You know, it's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
I'd say it's beyond a safe option. It's a great option. The ISO play was made for these guys. All they need is just a little room to operate, and you can count it up. Buckets.
Buckets. I like that. And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket. It's interesting that the Mavs almost exclusively built through free agency now. They make draft picks, but they always seem to have a hand in free agency come July.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to talk to head coach Rick Carlisle. He's been chewing over the best plan of attack against this defense with all that shot blocking inside. He said the big thing is we can't